Today's news is brought to you in part by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrumps optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
Welcome back to News 46. The man killed Friday by law enforcement officers near Red Rock National Recreational Area has been identified. 20-year-old Andre Bernhardt Jr. of Los Angeles was killed by multiple gunshot wounds. Bernhardt was walking along State Route 159 and reportedly had some sort of encounter with two bicyclists shortly before noon. The bicyclists reported the event to the visitor center. It was then two Bureau of Land Management rangers and one Nevada Highway Patrol trooper went to talk to the man. A struggle ensued and at least one of the officials shot and killed Bernhardt. Nevada accepted a settlement Friday and dropped a consumer fraud lawsuit against a mortgage services firm. The state attorney general, Catherine Cortez Masto, had accused the firm of orchestrating a massive illegal robo-signing scheme. The deal called for her office to receive almost $5.6 million from the former lender processing services, plus another $500,000 in attorney fees and cost. It contained no admission of wrongdoing. The Attorney General noted in her statement that Nevada became the 50th state to settle with the Jacksonville, Florida-based company, now known as Black Knight Financial Services, a subsidiary of Fidelity National Financial. Masto had vowed to hold companies responsible after Nevada was hit hard by foreclosures once the Great Recession began in December of 2007. And now Noah Began files this Angie's List report concerning how to spot a bad contractor.
No one sets out to hire a bad contractor. And yet, homeowners in the midst of remodeling or building projects do it every day. So what can you do if a contractor takes your money and runs, or just fails to show up? In today's Angie's List report, we outline your options.
Well, my own sister said, well, you better call a lawyer in, because this guy's, I think he's trying to scam you.
Homeowner James Van Gorder filed a complaint with Angie's List when he says a company took his money up front to do roof repairs, but never came back.
Well, that was $5,000 that they got from me, but they didn't get that second check, thank God.
Whether you neglected to do your research before hiring, or even if you vetted every candidate, bad things can happen.
No one likes to admit this, but sometimes you just need to break up with the contractor. If you found yourself in a bad situation, it's better to cut your losses, start over with a new contractor, and get it done right.
Contractor Doug Lynch has finished many projects for homeowners who were left in a lurch. He says communication is key when starting over with a new contractor.
Be transparent with that person that's coming to look at it, with exactly where you stand financially, where exactly you stand from a time constraint, what your desires and needs are for the completion of the project. This way, someone else isn't inheriting, for lack of a better word, your luggage from your previous bad experience.
So what can you do if you become a victim of a bad contractor? File a complaint with your local licensing agency and your state or local contractors board. If your contractor was bonded, the bond is a guarantee that the contractor will perform the services outlined in the contract, and if they fail to do so, you can report the problem and receive compensation. You can also seek legal action through small claims court or hiring a private attorney.
When we're hiring contractors to do projects around our house, a lot of times we might skimp on our research, and it's important to not do that. Don't hire the contractor that's not licensed. Don't hire the contractor that doesn't carry proper insurance, because while those might seem like little shortcuts now, they could turn into big headaches down the road.
Angie's List says, don't hire a contractor based on price alone. To help protect yourself, don't pay anything until you have a contract that spells out the payment structure. And never pay the full amount up front. Tie future payments to progress on the job and hold back at least 10% until the job is complete to your satisfaction. I'm Noah Began for News 46.
Good information. Thank you, Noah. Professional Bull Riders Rookie of the Year J.R. Vieira rode smackdown for 90.75 points in the championship round on Sunday to win the St. Louis Invitational. Mike Lee is once again the #1 ranked rider in the PBR World Standings after finishing in third place this weekend. Next weekend, the PBR is in Kansas City, Missouri. Well, we will have more news for you right after this weather break. We'll see you back with the weather.
News 46 weather is brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body.
Hello and welcome back to News 46. Today is Monday, February 17th. Today we had partly cloudy skies with a high of 74 degrees and an average temperature of 63 degrees. Winds are coming from the south-southwest at 4 miles per hour with gusts up to 12 miles per hour. The UV index today was 4, which is moderate. Humidity was at 15%. Sunrise is at 6:29 this morning, and the record high in 1996 was 81 degrees. Tonight we'll have partly cloudy skies with a low of 45 degrees. Your average temperature around this time of year is 44 degrees. Winds will be coming from the north at 3 miles per hour with gusts up to 8 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 32%. Sunset was at 5:27 p.m. and the record low in 1956 was 21 degrees. Tomorrow we'll have partly cloudy skies with a high of 73 degrees and a low of 42 degrees. Winds will be coming from the south at 3 miles per hour with gusts up to 5 miles per hour. Humidity will be at 22%. Sunrise will be at 6:28 a.m. and the UV index will be 3, which is moderate. For our 7-day forecast, we have a mostly cloudy week. Your high temperatures will be ranging from the mid-60s to the low 70s, and your low temperatures will be ranging from the mid-30s to the high 40s.
Thank you, Noah. That does it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rhonda Van Winkle. And from everyone up here on the Hill, we wish you a great evening. We'll see you here again tomorrow night.